So a player runs down the floor, swings across another player's face and neck, gets the correct ejection, and the first thing out of her mouth is white privilege. Not I overdid it, not my bad, none of that. Just the race car dropped like it's automatic. And I want you to watch how fast the foul disappears and the narrative takes over. Here's the clean breakdown of what actually happened.
White privilege, she says. All right, well, let's talk about it. So Carrington, this WNBA player here, just got ejected from a game for committing a flagrant 2 foul and immediately ran back to the locker room, grabbed her phone and got onto social media to say that her ejection was caused by white privilege. Let's take a look at what she did to get ejected. Here it is in slow-mo. And in full speed.
Cunningham up ahead of the field, lays it in, plus the foul, and then Cunningham gets into...
Very obviously, she's mad. She just got smacked right across the face on a fast break. Now, it doesn't really help that this is Sophie Cunningham, the girl who has been very vocal about the fact that she doesn't believe men should be competing in women's sports. She's come under a lot of scrutiny, been a very controversial figure, to say the least, as of late. But yeah, literally just minutes after she was ejected, she posted this to threads from the locker room. White privilege, tagging the Indiana Fever, which is the team who her team is playing. Now, I don't really even know what there is to debate here. If you know sports, okay, there is a wind-up of her arm. She smacks with significant contact Sophie in the head. She's airborne and completely vulnerable, which is exactly the kind of play that flagrant fouls are designed for. How exactly is this white privilege? Now, this just happened, so as of now, there hasn't been any clarification on what she meant, but I think we all know what she meant. I mean, she went back and posted this immediately after her ejection, but like we watched this video, you hit somebody in the face while they were airborne. That is a flagrant 2 foul within the sport of basketball. The referees reviewed it. They watched a replay in slow-mo and they applied the rule. You got ejected because you get ejected when you commit a flagrant 2 foul. It's automatic ejection. Where exactly does the melanin enter the officiating review? Where exactly does the melanin enter how the rules apply here? Because you very clearly committed a flagrant 2. Was the replay racist? Did the slow-mo camera have implicit bias and prejudice? Did the rulebook see Sophie Cunningham was white and that you were black and suddenly decide, oh, this person fouled her, we have to eject her? Is that what happened? Come on. You know the real way to handle this situation? I was trying to make a basketball play. I went for the basketball, but I caught her in the head. I thought the refs crossed the line. I didn't mean it, but, I can understand. I just disagree with the final call. Done. It's as simple as that. But apparently instead, we need a racial theory of why smacking someone in the face during a layup while they're in the air gets you ejected. We have to explain that away as white privilege. This is ridiculous. You committed a flagrant foul and you got the punishment, ejection, for committing a flagrant foul. Not everything that happens to you is oppression. Thanks for listening.
Hey, man. 2 words. That's all it took. Flagrant 2 for the contact to the head and neck, and the immediate response is to tag the other team and scream white privilege. No review of the play, no ownership of what took place, just a default excuse that has protected too many people from accountability for too long. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, we're going to be playing the contact back-to-back. Let's look at it again. It's just a part of all the clips today.
What the hell is going on in the WNBA?
Here's Cunningham up ahead of the field, lays it in, plus the foul, and then Cunningham gets into the face of Carrington right away in the aftermath.
To right across the face, coming down, trying to prevent the layup, but that is...
God damn.
It's just a hard hit. That's definitely going to be upgraded, I think, to a flagrant 2, Ryan.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's for sure a flagrant 2. That's for sure. 1,000% a flagrant 2. Now, I will say this I don't think she tried to hurt her. I think that's just a crazy foul. It's just a foul. She plays hard. She play good defense. She gonna foul hard. Good defenders foul hard.
An incredible start. Is now ejected from the game.
Now, all that happened in the first quarter. So I guess she get ejected. Now, after she get ejected, the white privilege and you at the Indiana Fever. I don't know nothing about this white privilege stuff. I don't know what they got to do. Maybe it's so much drama, I guess, because the foul was on Sophie Cunningham, and then Dejanay felt like she got ejected because of that. I don't know. I just know the WNBA got to do something about this. And the reason why I say they got to do something about this is because why is this league so dramatic? The drama in this league just take away so much from the good basketball that they play every single game. It's good, hard basketball that they play, but it's way too many distractions. Like this whole white privilege tweet, we could have did without the white privilege tweet. I ain't gonna lie, Dejanay. I don't even think that was a white privilege call. I do understand that Sophie Cunningham, and every time something involves Sophie Cunningham, it seems like everybody got a problem with it. Why? I don't know, but god damn.
Now, that's not a basketball play. That's a wind up to the head of a player in a vulnerable position, he says. The league got the call right, in my opinion. But notice how fast the conversation left the court and went straight to skin color. That's the part nobody on the left wants to sit with, honestly. The foul was clean and clear. The ejection was clean. And still, the race card came out before the free throws were even shot. Now, Riley Gaines, she didn't dance around it.
I would actually say that this is black privilege, to be totally honest with you, because her posting this white racist comment right after assaulting Sophie Cunningham on the court is actually black privilege because she knows the WNBA won't do a single thing of significance about it. And imagine if the roles were reversed. If Sophie made a comment similar to this, then she'd likely never play again. And actually, we just saw this from Coach Sandy Brondello. She got disciplined for making, I believe, a pretty innocent, maybe, offhand comment about talking about Angel Reese and saying that she's a protected species. She was suspended and disciplined. And I think if that's the standard, then Dejanay should be too.
I
would actually say that this is black privilege.
Okay, so she said what the evidence already showed. If the roles were reversed and the white player did that exact foul, then posted something racial, that career would be under investigation by morning. The fact that, she could post, how you said, Dejanay? The fact that she could post it and keep breathing in the league is privilege, in my opinion. Not white, but black. And the people who usually scream the loudest about systems suddenly go quiet when the systems protect one of their own. Now, this street-level version, it's even harder.
It's easy to be a nice person, but Dejanay Carrington goes out her way to be a fucking piece of shit. And if you think that J.C. Sheldon play and Dejanay Carrington play are the fucking same, then you're a moron. Dejanay Carrington didn't even wait to untie her fucking shoes, and after she got ejected with a flagrant foul for coming across Sophie Cunningham's head, she goes on Twitter and she write white privilege. Like I just don't get every moment this young lady got, and she's only played like a couple games this year because she was hurt, and then she comes and she already has shit off the court with her ex-girlfriend, and every time she has a chance to blow some shit up and make a mockery of the league, best believe Dejanay Carrington is gonna do it. And she's already I don't like the person who comes to the court basketball with a caked up face looking like a clown, but to each his own. If y'all like it, I love it. I guess if she like it, I love it. But you're about to play basketball. Why do you have so much fucking makeup on? But I know people gonna be in the comments. Why are you worrying about another woman? I guess I'm a man. I like women. I like looking at them. I don't like looking at that. I think she's a beautiful young lady, solid young lady when she doesn't have all that caked up makeup on her face. But other than that, it just shows the type of person that she is. You do it. It's no doubt about what you did was a unnecessary flagrant 2 foul. And then you come out, you delete your message because you're a fucking coward. Because that's what cowards do. If you're going to stand on it. Because you were so mad after the game, stand on it. And then secondly, you write 8:23. Okay, I guess that's the next time they play Indiana. What you ready for Sophie? You're gonna fight? You ready? The WNBA, it's some characters, man, and I know it's all about entertainment value, but actually sometimes you want the product to be just as good as the entertainment value of that you're presenting. And players like Dejanay Carrington, and I know he's the battle, but that's just uncalled for, unnecessary. Make a play on the ball. You had a decent game. You're starting off 7 points. You look like you're about to have your career high. There's no Sydney Taylor. You're out there. There's no Skylar Diggins. So you can go out there and let it go. But you decide to let it go with a dumbass foul. What do y'all think about Dejanay Carrington flagrant 2 on Sophie Cunningham?
So, if you're going to tweet it, stand on it. Instead, we get the classic move. Do the action, take the correct punishment, then claim the punishment itself is racist. That move only works one way in this country, and everybody knows which way that is. It's crazy, man. This next part is where selective rules get exposed, huh?
Hey, listen. Black women, let me tell y'all something. You can't hate white women, but always imitate them. This is not her natural hair. It's not. She was not born like this. That's like me hating white folks, but I want to wear a 2009 Justin Bieber comb over. It's just not gonna work. That's like me putting on one of them niggas from NSYNC. Y'all remember the band NSYNC? That's like me putting on a wig so my hair could look like one of them niggas as a black man. You black women wear wigs all the motherfucking time. That does not represent your fucking culture. You know what I'm saying? Yet y'all hate white folks so fucking much. But everything y'all do to y'all outer appearance emulates white people. I would never understand this shit.
Shout out to my guy. I said my gang. He's gonna hate me for that. My bad, dog. I meant to say my guy, dog. Look, we're not homophobic over here. Sometimes crazy things happen, but this same crowd that will ride over a white woman in braids will sit in the face of people with a lace front every single day and call it fashion. Rules for thee, not for me. You know what I'm saying? That's not culture. That's convenience, in my opinion. And it's the same energy that turns a clear headshot foul into a privilege story in under 60 seconds. All right, y'all. This is related, unrelated, but it's the last one. Check it out.
Don't touch my hair. Our hair. It's an invasion of our space, and we are not pets. Yes, it's beautiful, mesmerizing, irresistible, and majestic. I get it. But you need to respect our boundaries. And I say this because I went to karaoke with a friend and we ended up hanging out with a group of Caucasian people. Now, Jen took it as though we were close friends, and I don't know why. Maybe it was too much alcohol that she had, but Jen proceeds to compliment me on my hair, and before I knew it, she has her hands, not one, but two, touching my hair. And I'm completely taken aback because this is the first time I have ever had anyone try to touch my hair without asking permission first. So I tell Jen, thank you. Only because, yes, I recognize that my hair is beautiful. Then I proceed to look her dead in her eyes and say, but I prefer for you not to touch it. Please understand that our hair is sacred. And just like you wouldn't touch someone's altar, you should not touch our hair. So to all of the Jens out there, keep your hands to your fucking self. Do not touch our hair. Point blank, period.
Also, before I continue, I want to clarify with that slip up of the earlier that I'm not calling my man's gay. It sucks that I got to do that, but I want to make sure it's clarified. My guy, TJ. But anywho, as it relates to this, I know we're going to get fried in the comments for that, but it's okay. Sacred when it's useful, just hair when it's not. But the double standard doesn't even try to hide anymore from what my guy, TJ, the realist, was trying to express. Now, this isn't about one foul in the game, in one game. It's about a mindset that reaches for race the second accountability shows up. A player can make dangerous contact, get the right call, and still walk away believing the real problem was the color of the girl she hit. That mindset doesn't make the game any better. It doesn't make the culture stronger. It just teaches the next person that ownership is optional as long as the right word gets posted, as long as the right words get posted first. Basketball has rules for a reason. Contact to the head is contact to the head. Point blank, period. When the first instinct is to turn the rule into a racial conspiracy, the sport loses, and so does every young player watching. You can keep the excuses or you can, keep the game. You don't get both forever. So comment the word owned if you saw the same thing. I want to leave you with this. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked, for whatever one sows, that will he also reap. This is Galatians 6 and 7. Y'all be safe. Please go check out somebody today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.